This is Mark and Charity's Coffee Podcast.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Charity Brown. Mark Philman off today, actually all week long. He is on vacation and hopefully enjoying it. He should be. The weather is beautiful and I would say even much more enjoyable than last week because we don't have quite the heat we had. Still warm. We're looking at about 25 today with the Humidex, but let's remember last Friday, it was 40. It was really, really warm. So a good week to be off. And again, hope he's enjoying every moment. Today is the first day of August, brand new month. But you would think for some it indicates the halfway point, and I would be one of those people. But summer is not slowing down. I was thinking that, saying August 1st, saying it was the halfway point of summer, and not feeling bad about it. And you really can't, because there's so many more things to come through the month of August. Summer is not winding down by any measure of that phrase. If anything, it's ramping up. We've got so many great events coming up over the next couple of weeks. And we spoke with one individual. You may remember him from this past fall, Rob Cooke. He is a member of the Belleville Bulldogs rugby team here in Belleville, rugby club. They have a Movember golf classic, a golf tournament in support of men's health again, and the Movember Foundation. So he reached out to us, and I'm so glad he did, because when we talked to him in November, he mentioned this golf tournament that they hold to raise funds. So it's coming up later this month. So he joined us this morning to give us all the details.
This will be our fifth year. We started in 2019, and we had 32 golfers. We started out at Oak Hills, and we raised $2,100 that year. And then in 2020 and 2021 and 2022, we moved over to Bay of Quinte, and we raised a total of just a little bit over $8,100. So in the 4 years so far, we've raised just a little bit over $22,000, and that goes directly into the Movember Foundation. And I got the idea back in 2019. My eldest daughter lives in Guelph, and she was playing. Her and her husband needed a fourth player for their foursome. And the guy that was running that one was a good friend of theirs, and he was only 45 when he got diagnosed with prostate cancer. So I stole the idea from him, and I brought it back to the Bulldog executive meeting, and I said, and that was probably in early July, and we ran the tournament in August.
So how many golfers are you looking for this year?
72, and I think I just looked at the numbers, and I think we're just at 59 right now.
Okay, so well on your way.
Sometime near the start of the tournament, I have to make sure we have kind of equal teams, because the way we run our tournament, and each foursome, there's two people will be playing for Team Red, and the other two people will be playing for Team Black, and it's a skins situation. So each hole, it's a new game every hole. So there's 18 skins up for grabs, and at the end of the day, we just add up all the skins for each team, and then the winning team gets a small prize, and it's not about the prize; it's about the bragging rights.
Of course. Of
course. And of course, red and black are our club colors, so that's where we come up with that idea. But it's very, some of the foursomes are very competitive.
Oh, I have no doubt. It's coming up, Trillium Wood Golf Club, August 26th. And you mentioned the prizes. For those who may not be able to golf that day, but still want to help support you, are there other ways they can donate or get behind you on this event?
Well, if they can just send me an email or whatever. Like, we are looking for, I think we have 10 hole sponsors. And the way we do that, it's a $250 donation in cash or in kind, but that's the big one. But if you want to just donate a prize, like my goal is, and from day one, way back in 2019, every golfer will get basically a prize to take home.
How can golfers participate then? If there's still some spaces available, how do they get registered?
They can email me, which is probably easier. It's Cook with an E, 51 at Cogeco.ca.
Again, the Belleville Bulldogs Rugby Club holding their Movember Cup Golf Tournament, Trillium Wood Golf Club, August 26th. Rob Cooke, our winner with our Movember last year, raising money for the Movember Foundation. Thanks so much, Rob.
Thank you, Charity.
Again, thank you to Rob. If you would like to support Rob with their upcoming golf tournament, again, August 26th, the email rcook with an E, 51, at cogeco.ca. Now, Rob wasn't the only one to join Mark and Charity Mornings this morning. No, we were joined by two Canadian television stars, and recent stars at that. I am the first to admit, reality TV, not my cup of tea. Not something I would normally put on to watch. If it's on, I might sit down and catch some of it. But shows like The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, all of those really don't appeal to me. But this one kind of did. I think part of it was because it was Canadian, and part of it because it had to do with farming. And we do live in a very rural area. Agriculture is very high on the list of jobs here in the area. So when Farming for Love hit CTV, I was kind of curious to see what it would be about. As the name kind of suggests, farmers from across the country looking for love. So they were presented a range of prospective partners, and the season finale was on Monday, where they had to choose who they liked most from these from these potential partners. So it was fun to watch, and I was able to catch up with one of the happy couples after Monday's finale, that being Farmer Doug and his special lady, Meghan.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, it was really exciting.
It was exciting to watch, and I'm sure for the two of you now looking back, it was kind of neat to be able to watch your journey.
Yeah, it's pretty rare that, you have a camera crew filming you as you guys are just building a relationship. So it's pretty special.
Just go through those first moments when we saw each other.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Well, and for our listeners, obviously this didn't just happen. When did filming end?
It's been about 9 months. We've been in a little bubble of isolation and secrecy, but it's been a fun 9 months, and looking forward to being a normal couple.
Like, I moved out to BC quite soon after everything ended, so I've really loved getting to know the island. It's beautiful, and now I'm really excited to share that experience with Doug more.
I get to show her all the cool spots now and take her out on dates.
Yeah. And how has it been, I guess, on the farm for you, Meghan?
So I'm only on the farm when I can sneak over there. But I really love any chance I get to be around the cows again. I always will give my opinion, which I'm sure Doug loves.
Now, along with finding love, what were some of the other things you took away from the show?
Yeah, I think I definitely learned how to express emotions even more. Like, just communicate your feelings right in the moment is always best.
Yeah, I would say that as well for me. And decision making, I think I became a much better decision maker. And I learned you got to be selfish sometimes and go with what you think is right. Mm-hmm.
Because as we saw last night, a decision was made between Meghan and Mackenzie. How did you do that?
Yeah, it was not easy.
No.
I hate hurting other people's feelings, and especially having it on TV. It just, you're like, I don't want to screw up too badly, or, is she going to say yes? So I'm glad Meghan said yes. Mm-hmm. But, you just got to go with how you're feeling and make a decision, and that's what I did.
What was the thinking going into this? Because, again, people are now applying for season 2. What advice would you give to those who are looking for love as well and thinking this might be an option for them?
Yeah, I would say, if you're going to be thinking of doing this, 100% commit to it and 100% be yourself and put yourself out there and value every chance you get with the farmer or the dater, and just don't hold anything back. I mean, at first it's weird with the cameras there, but after a few episodes you kind of get used to it and you just forget they're even there. I think that's something me and Meghan both did quite well on the show.
Just go in with an open mind. Don't have any kind of expectations in your head beforehand, and you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a Canadian thing? Because quite honestly, watching this show compared to some of the other reality shows south of the border, this really did seem genuine from start to finish.
Yeah, I don't think anybody had any kind of malintent. Everybody got along really well, in my opinion. I made a lot of great friendships.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Which is kind of funny because you were all vying for the same guy.
I didn't say it was easy, but...
So what's next for the two of you?
Go to dinner. I think
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
A couple beers here and there.
Well, and
Make up some,
were there rules put on the two of you? Did you have to sign something, or did you you mentioned the bubble because you can't give it away.
Yeah, we didn't want to spoil the show, so we kept it very, very private. So now it's public knowledge, so we're going to go and have a lot of fun now.
So again, great to have that chat. And season 2, they're looking for applicants. So if the show sounds appealing to you, and after the advice that they shared, if you're genuinely looking for love and can be yourself on camera, it might be worth checking it out. Again, it's on CTV, so check out their website and fill out an application. Who knows? Maybe someone local could be on the next season. That would be even cooler. We announced this morning as well our Summer of Fun Adventure Series. A fun chat with Farmer Doug and Meghan, wishing them all the best, of course. And very interesting, the advice they gave. It is heading into season 2. There will be season 2. And as I mentioned, applications are being accepted now. So if you find yourself a little intrigued by this, looking for love, or maybe want to find love with a farmer, this could be right up your alley. Check it out at CTV. And good luck. It would be kind of cool to have a local connection, someone even closer to the show to follow along with. I will be watching season 2. Yeah. I have to say that. Our Summer and Fun Adventure Series continues. We had our first winner this morning. This is series number 3, adventure number 3, tickets to the Jonas Brothers. Now, tickets to this show don't even go on sale until Friday. They will be in Ottawa November 29th. So we're giving you the chance to beat the box office all this week with our Clue Sibling Edition contest. We give you clues throughout the day. You guess what sibling group we're giving you clues to, and you could be a winner the following day. Like Nadine Barrett, she followed along yesterday, wrote down all 3 clues, and knew that the siblings group we were looking for were the Bee Gees. So congratulations, Nadine. She is off to see the Joe Bros this November in Ottawa. Tomorrow it could be you. Your clues are given at 8:10, 12:30, and 4:30 every day this week. So write the clues down, enter after your 3rd clue through our website at 955hitsfm.ca, and it is that easy to be a winner like Nadine. So we'll have another one tomorrow. Good luck. Mark and Charity Mornings continues as well tomorrow. Listen in for your chance to win with Galaxy of Games. We've got a great prize pack up for grabs, tickets to Shannonville Motorsport Park, $25 to McDonald's, and qualify to attend Stars at the Hayloft Dance Hall in Prince Edward.